Hi, Adrian Davis here. Pardon the background, I'm just on the road, but I wanted to take a moment and talk about win-loss analysis. And when I speak with most sales leaders about win-loss analysis, where they gravitate to, where their focus gravitates to, is loss analysis. Why did we lose? Who did we lose against? Why did the customer choose our competitor and not us? And that's where they really want to understand. What I want to recommend is that sales leaders focus more on the win analysis. And this is in no way to undermine the importance of loss analysis. I don't want you to stop doing that. That's critically important. But I want you to put more, in terms of winning, put more focus and emphasis on win analysis. Why did we win? Why are we winning with this client? And to deeply understand that, especially if the client represents the type of client that you want to see more you want to build your business with more clients like this. And by win analysis, what I would emphasize here is not just the immediate analysis. So, oh, we've closed this opportunity, market has won, closed one, and what's the reason code why we won, and maybe a bit of additional detail in terms of who we were competing against. What I'm thinking is within your CRM to flag the opportunity as won, and then have some sort of a reminder a year later to go back to that client and review with the client your understanding of the value that you've created for them over the past 12 months. What was the initial outcome that they envisioned, and have you delivered on it? And here is, and to actually quantify that value. Here's how we would quantify the value of what we've done for you. These are the metrics we believe we've moved, and this is the value of moving those metrics. Would you agree? And get them to confirm and validate the value that you've created for them, because this is what's going to give you deep understanding from the client perspective in terms of why you are winning. And I find a lot of organizations are kind of winning accidentally, and they're not able to empathize deeply with their client. And this type of win analysis enables you to sit with the client and kind of walk in their shoes and see within their environment what is important to them and how they perceive the value that you're creating for them. And so once you've done that, once you understand the value of your services, your products and services, your solutions to this client, then you're in a position of going to other customers with a more nuanced story in terms of how you create value. And to be able to speak with other clients more like an insider, that you understand what it is like to sit in their functional role, how they are being measured, and how you can actually help them be heroes within their organization, how you can help them move the needle on the metrics that matter to them most. The other thing that it enables you to do, once you see this confirmation of the value that you're creating, it opens the door for you to create additional value. So you're then in a position where you can talk about how you see the world changing, new pressures that you see emerging on the horizon that are going to be acting on their organization and on their particular functional role. And you can share with them ideas around how you might be able to continue to help them in the future, how you can create more value in the future, given your track record of creating value in the past. So that's all I wanted to say here just very quickly. Win-loss analysis is really important. Loss analysis, I don't want to take anything away from that, but really in terms of growth and accelerated growth, it's going to be around your understanding and getting your sales team to understand the nuanced value that you are creating for your customers. And the way to do that is to do a win analysis 12 to 18 months later and be in a position where you understand the value, you're able to quantify the value of what you're creating for your customer. Get them to validate that, maybe add to it, enhance your understanding of that value, and then use that as a launching pad to open up the conversation in terms of opportunities to create greater value in the future.